Welcome to Getting to Know You. I'm your host, Eman, Tuzman-Eagan, and I'm happy to welcome you to this podcast where we get to know the members of the Berkshire Hills Music Academy Committee better. Our guest for today in this episode is Tessa, joining us from Berkshire Hills. Welcome to Getting to Know You, Tessa. I'm so happy to have the chance to interview you today.
Thanks, Eman. I'm happy to be here.
First question. If you could play with any musician, dead or alive, who would it be and why?
I would have to say probably either the band Queen or Amy Winehouse, specifically Freddie Mercury from Queen. He's just an icon. So.
Good choice.
Thank you.
How did you get involved with BHMA?
I got involved with BHMA through my college. Westfield State does clinical rotations here at BHMA for their music therapy students, so my clinical rotation was here last fall, and that's what led me to want to do my internship here.
What do you like to do in your spare time?
I like to do photography. I take a lot of portraits. I do a lot of senior photos, type stuff like that for high schoolers. I also like to read and play tennis and hang out with my friends.
You play tennis?
I do play tennis.
So do I.
You do?
Oh my God,
No
yes.
way. I was my high school's varsity captain for the tennis team.
I was ranked number 2 on my tennis team in
Yeah.
high school. And then as I got older, I just gave up.
Yeah.
I have a friend that plays.
Do you like to play doubles or singles better?
Uh,
I like doubles personally. I'm a doubles player.
well, but considering that I like to be by myself,
So a
I
singles.
prefer to play
Very
singles.
fair.
If I have to pair up with someone, I will.
Okay,
Otherwise,
works. I hear you.
I have a friend that's his daughter is playing tennis and looking to play tennis for Harvard University.
That's really cool.
So
That's
she's hoping
really cool.
She's hoping to they've looked at a couple of schools. They've one in New York, a couple in Boston, one in Boston, and another one Hoosac up in New York. Hoosac is like the number one, has like a really good tennis team.
That's impressive. That's very impressive.
Yes. I said you should go to Harvard. You stay local.
Yeah.
He said,
close
"Well,
to
that's
home.
good." I said, "Good luck getting in."
Harvard is a
hard.
very hard school. It's a good school, though.
Oh, it's one of the best.
One of the best.
The next question is, where did you go to college and what did you major in?
Well, you just heard me say I went to Westfield State University, and I majored in music therapy and had a minor in psychology.
Did you apply to any other schools besides Westfield State?
I did.
I'm assuming Harvard was not on the list?
No, it was not. Not smart enough for that one, if I'm going to be honest.
It wasn't on Ben Rosenthal's list either.
Sounds right.
Don't tell him that.
I applied to, I think, 8 schools total when I was a senior in high school. And I actually, funny story, I was going to go to Bridgewater State University because there's no public school in Massachusetts that offers the music therapy degree.
Yep. Okay.
And I can't afford private pay. Or private schools. So when I was sleeping over my best friend Emma's house, and it was the night before I was supposed to go on a tour at Westfield State. And I called my parents, and I was like, "Mom, I don't want to go. I'm just going to go to Bridgewater and get my equivalency afterwards. Like, I'm already set on it. It's close to home, whatever."
Yep.
My parents ended up forcing me to go to the Westfield tour, where I met the department head of the time, Dr. Andy Bonacci. And he told me that they were creating a music therapy degree to offer to students, and I put my deposit down to go to Westfield State that same day.
And
now I'm here.
it's
Ready to rock and roll.
Still Westfield State?
I actually
you
finished.
graduated.
Yeah, I finished 2 weeks ago.
Wow,
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank
2
you.
weeks ago?
Thank you. 2 weeks ago.
What's your favorite style of music to play?
To play, my principal's French horn, so I like to play Baroque style music as well as romantic style music. That era in time is my
I tell you, if
favorite
it's not
type.
Baroque, don't fix it.
You're so funny.
How long have you, it's not a question, it's not on the list, but how long have you been playing the French horn?
I've been playing the French horn since I was in 6th grade, so 12 years? I don't know math. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yeah, 12 years. There we go. counting on my fingers.
It's not on the list. It's not on the list, but I have to ask: What is it like to be in a band with Ben Rosenthal?
Oh, it's wonderful! I love playing with Ben.
It's not on the list. I just had to ask.
Oh, that's fair.
What's it like to be in the band? What is it like to be in a band with Ben Rosenthal?
I love it. He's really good at what he does, and our performance is actually next Tuesday, so the 9th, so this upcoming Tuesday.
For what? You guys are gonna be
for the band that we're in together. Outside of
Berkshire
here.
Brass?
No.
You're in a band outside with Ben?
Yeah, we play in a wind symphony together every Tuesday night.
Oh, wow.
So our performance
is... So outside of Berkshire Hills?
Yeah. Our performance is on Tuesday.
Good luck.
Thank you.
What's your guitar to play, electric or acoustic?
I've actually only ever gotten my hands on an electric guitar one time, and it was with the Capabilities. Robbie was like, do you wanna play this song with the Capes, and handed me an electric guitar. And I had never played one before, and I was like, all right. Had no lead sheet, had never played with them before, and he was like, it's Shake It Off by Taylor Swift, here are your chords, and I went and I did it. I would say they're roughly equal, in my opinion, because I'm not classically trained in playing guitar. I don't play, like, these beautiful guitar pieces that were written by these amazing composers. I play modern-day pop songs or nothing really before the 1940s.
But you do play guitar?
I do.
Oh, nothing 40s and beyond?
Basically, yeah, I don't have any classical training. I have what is called functional guitar skills, which means I read lead sheets and do... just chords, and it's used as an accompaniment instrument instead of a solo instrument.
Oh, so play it alongside someone?
Yes, usually alongside someone who's singing.
Okay. Well, that leads to the next question. Do you play any bands outside of BHMA? You said
do.
Ben Rosenthal.
I play with... as of right now, yes. I play with the Westfield State University Wind Symphony.
And he's that too?
And he's in that one as well.
He didn't go to Westfield State?
He did go to Westfield State. He went to Westfield State for his undergrad.
Oh, okay.
However, Westfield State, since we are not a massive school, we're a rather small school.
Yeah.
We invite community members to come and play in the band with us. So
Westfield
myself,
State has a choir?
They also do have a choir, yes. I'm not in choir this year. I did choir for 3 years.
But because of the not massive size?
No, not necessarily. Taking a secondary ensemble is part of the degree process at Westfield State for music students.
Because because of how not massive this school is?
Not actually. It's because of diversity, and you want to get good at doing multiple different types of things as a musician to be flexible.
So you're in the wind ensemble. You and Ben are in that.
Ben and I are currently in wind ensemble together. I did wind ensemble all 4 years of my college experience. As well as this past year during my internship time here at BHMA, I've gone back as a community member, not a student, to play.
As a community member of Westfield?
Yes.
They bring people from the outside?
Yes. So that's where Ben comes in, that's where I come in, that's where a bunch of my other peers come in as well.
Nice.
Yeah.
How many instruments do you play?
Well... That's a really good question. It's a matter of, I guess, how many instruments I can play well versus the amount that I can play at a very basic level. But I can play relatively every single brass instrument. So trumpet. Yeah, I play French horn as my principal. Then all my secondaries would be trumpet, mellophone, trombone, baritone, tuba. I also have tried a euphonium one time, but I haven't really practiced it very much.
For the listeners, what is a mellophone and euphonium?
A mellophone is actually the marching band version of a French horn. So it looks...
What's the other one you said?
Which one? The euphonium?
Yeah.
The euphonium looks like a smaller tuba.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. The mellophone looks like how I describe it to people is like a pregnant trumpet. Like the bottom of it's bigger.
Oh, okay.
That's how I describe it. But I also play piano, guitar. I've played a saxophone before. I can play the B-flat scale.
That's about it. Piano for
piano. Yes, I do piano. That's, I would say, it. Oh, ukulele. I do ukulele. That's it, yeah.
If you had a superpower, what would it be and why?
I always have a toss-up with this one. I would say it would be between teleporting and telekinesis.
Interesting.
Would be mine too. I don't know which one. Either one I'd be cool with if you just tossed a coin.
Where'd you grow up?
I grew up in a town called Franklin. It's in Massachusetts. So if you picture, like, the state of Massachusetts, the corner right by Rhode Island where it's, like, a literal corner, that's Franklin. It's right on that corner.
Near
So
Boston?
we're about 45 minutes south of Boston. So it's right next to Rhode Island.
Pam's from Franklin.
Pam?
Pam Roberts.
I didn't know that.
You didn't? Yeah.
No.
Mm-hmm.
I know another student here has a sister that teaches in Franklin now at a middle school, but I didn't know anyone here was
Pam,
from Franklin.
Yeah, her parents live there.
Oh, wow, that's right.
Oh, you mean
that's
there's
cool.
a student here
That their sister
worked at a middle school?
works at a middle school,
In Franklin?
Yeah. I never had her as a teacher. She came after my time.
Where did you go to school? In Franklin?
Franklin, yeah. I went to
And
high
then
school.
to college you went out here?
And went out here, yeah. Exactly.
But you never had the student sister?
No, I never had the student sister.
Favorite class at BHMA and why?
I would say it would be between MHS and my pop ensemble class. I could not pick which one I like more. They're both fun in their own way.
What is it like to teach MHS? With Ben.
With Ben, yeah. MHS is wonderful. It's super, super fun to get to introduce your friends to, like, the world of gigging musicianship.
Mm-hmm.
There's a lot of learning curves, but it's a lot of fun being able to design set lists with them and teach all about what it's like to be a gigging musician.
Do you have any pets? What are their names?
I do. I have many pets. So the one I have out here with me currently is my guinea pig. His name is Edgar.
Oh, you have a pig.
I do. And at my parents' house, so my home in Franklin, I have 2 dogs. One is named Louie. He's a yellow lab. The other's name is Clyde, and he is a Australian Shepherd. I have 2 cats named Deuce and Jack Jack. I have a snake. His name is Hoops.
You have a snake?
I do. I used to have 2, but one passed away earlier this year. They were Hoops and Yo-Yo after the Hallmark characters.
Oh, yes, I got it.
So I still have Hoops, but Yo-Yo sadly passed away.
Mm.
I also have a turtle. His name's Trevor. And another guinea pig named Rex.
And he's out here?
No, Edgar's out here. Rex is at my parents' house because Rex is my sister's. Edgar is mine.
Oh, you have a sister?
I do have a sister. Her name's Kira. She's younger than me.
Oh. You the oldest?
I'm the oldest. It's just me and her.
Oh, you don't have any brothers?
No, I don't. Just a sister. She's 2 years younger than me.
Does she live back in Franklin?
No, she's actually currently in Africa.
Whoa.
Yeah, she's in Africa for school. She's studying
College?
to be... Yeah, she's studying to be a veterinarian.
Oh, like to work with sick animals.
Yes, so she's in Botswana in Africa to work with elephants and giraffes and lions. So
you hardly get to see her because she's all the way in Africa.
Well, she's only there for a few months. It's a study abroad program, so she normally attends University of Vermont.
So she goes to school in the United States.
Yes. This is just a study
That's
abroad.
where Adrian went.
Yes, it is where Adrian went. Yes.
Oh, so she attends university in the States.
Yes, and then
but
for study
like
abroad.
For abroad, you can go like to France or something.
Yeah, you can go really anywhere.
So
she chose Africa.
Okay, so she's there now.
She is right there
when
right
does she
now.
return?
I think end of this month, early May. She left in the end of January.
She'll be coming back to Vermont?
She'll be coming back to Franklin, probably. I don't know if she's going to go back up to Vermont. I think, like, that's her school year, but
okay.
I'm not sure.
So normally she attends university in the United States?
Yes, normally she does.
What year is she?
She's a junior this year.
So 2 more years?
Yeah.
What's her...
Well, 1 more full year. She's finishing her junior year right
What's
now.
her major? What is
Pre-vet.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So animal sciences is the real, like, degree name. But
different than yours.
very different than mine, yes.
You don't specialize in animals.
No, I do not.
So she can, if one of your animals got sick, you could take it to your sister.
Exactly. That's actually how
She
my
hopes
mom
she doesn't
is, too.
steal it.
I know. That's the dangerous part, but it's very funny because my aunt is also a vet.
Ah.
So we my mom's sister, we tend to send our pets to her for a lot
How
of
did
stuff.
the cat and the snake get along? The snake doesn't eat the cat.
Oh no, he's in a cage. He doesn't get out. Don't
The
worry.
snake?
Yeah.
Oh, good, because I'm afraid of snakes.
Oh really?
You don't bring him here?
No. No, he's at home. I would not bring him to school.
Ugh,
That wouldn't be very safe for him.
No, I don't.
He'll get too cold.
Mm-hmm. They're cold weather.
Yes, so they
warm.
need to be...
They're warm.
They're cold-blooded, so they need to be in, like, minimum 80-degree heat at all times.
Not here.
Not here.
Unless in the summertime.
Right, so he lives in his cage with his heat lamp and his heat mat.
He's fine.
He's
You
wonderful.
ever go see him when you go home?
I do. I went home for Easter and I cleaned his cage and fed him. And
What about the guinea pig?
Yep, guinea pig Rex at home. I did see him.
Does
Hang out
cat?
with
Do
him.
the animals get along?
They do.
The cat doesn't try to eat Rex.
No, not really. He just kind of sits and watches them. But
And the dog?
the dogs get along perfectly with each other. Clyde, he's a puppy. We just got him in
So
January.
he doesn't play nice with others.
He's learning to play with the cats.
Oh,
There's a
God.
bit of a learning curve.
He doesn't
but
eat it, does he?
No, but he's getting better. He chases them sometimes
Aw.
because he's like, "What is that? I want to go get it."
Yeah.
But not in like a mean way.
Mm.
So we're working on it.
Tell me about a time you were nervous for a performance.
I would have to say when I was in high school, I can't remember. I think it was my sophomore year. We had a performance for a competition called Micah.
What's that?
It's where schools from like all different districts kind of compete against
Stands
each other.
for something.
I don't even remember what it stands
Mike
for.
something.
Probably Massachusetts something. I don't know.
Massachusetts in short,
Yeah.
MICA.
MICCA.
Oh, okay.
So, and we do 3 pieces.
Mm-hmm.
It's basically 2 of them have to fit into the categories provided, and then there's a third one that the band director gets to choose. That
Oh, so like the other
shows
2 are
off
just
skills.
like chosen for you?
Not chosen for you. They just have to fit within a category.
Oh, and the other one
But the
band
director gets to
chooses?
choose.
Okay.
And then the third one is like a free-for-all.
Oh, okay.
So I think it was during the third one that was kind of like a free-for-all that showed off skills, and it was a beautiful piece. It was American Elegy.
Oh, that's a
And
good one.
It's, oh my gosh, it was one of my favorite things to perform ever. But it opens with a French horn solo.
Oh my gosh.
And it was so intimidating because I was a sophomore.
Oh, you had to play this. You had to play the solo.
I had to play the solo because I was first chair and I was a sophomore, so I beat out the older kids.
Wow.
They were not happy.
Drama?
Yep. But it was terrifying, but so much fun. I was very nervous because a lot was riding on it because it's a competition, right?
Yeah.
And it opens this beautiful piece. Opens with the French horn. It was about the Columbine shootings.
Wow.
It's a very heavy piece. I really recommend giving it a listen. It's beautiful.
American Elegy.
American Elegy, yeah. And it opens with a French horn solo, and it was
So
really
you were
intimidating.
the pressure was on you.
Pressure was on.
So you were intimidated. It was intimidating.
And my friend Will, he plays trumpet. He was first chair trumpet. Oh no, I wasn't a sophomore. I would have been a junior at this time if Will was there, because Will was a freshman.
Will.
Who was
Not the Will
first
that
chair?
went-
Not Will here. He's my
not-
friend
okay.
from home.
Oh, he was. Oh, he was.
This is
he's
high
older
school,
than you?
so this is before. No, he's younger than me. This is before I came here. He was a freshman at the time. I must have been a junior then.
Oh, because you're older than him.
And he had to sneak off stage because part of the performance is this distant sounding trumpet. So he sneaks off the stage in the middle of the performance to go back into the curtain area to play his solo, because it's supposed to be like, where's that coming from?
Yeah.
It's an absolutely beautiful piece, but that I would say would probably be the time I was nervous, because I don't get nervous a lot when performing. But for that one, I definitely was a little
Oh,
scared.
I mean, because he goes behind the curtain. So where it's coming from?
Yeah, because the whole point of him kind of leaving the stage is to be like, where is that trumpet coming from? Like it's supposed to symbolize like people who have passed, who
So
have
it's
gone.
daunting.
Yeah, it's very moving piece. I recommend giving it a listen.
Thank you, everyone, for listening to today's episode of Getting to Know You. I'd like to thank Tessa for taking the time to talk to us. Our theme song is Getting to Know You by Rogers and Hammerstein, performed by BHMA community member Franklin Nichols. Editing is done by Jake Goldstein. Creative direction is done by me, ETE, and creative support by my mom. We hope you enjoyed the show. Thank you for coming.
Thanks for having me, man.